Hello class 11. Today I am going to continue with this chapter, that is excretory products and their elimination, with this heading also, that is human excretory system. In previous video we studied about the human excretory system. The first one, that is kidney, okay, and Bowman capsule, Malpighian capsule and glomerulus. Now third one, today I am going to start with this third one, that is renal tubule. As you know it, the renal tubule is divisible into three parts. ठीक है, जो renal tubule है उसके three parts होते हैं. First one is PCT, A1, that is PCT, B1, that is loop of Henle, and C1, that is DCT, distal convoluted tubule. Okay, PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, DCT, distal with D, distal convoluted tubule. Okay, distal convoluted tubule. Okay, now first one, that is PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Okay, arising from the Bowman capsule, transfers within the cortex. It is made up of initial part and with many convolution lying in the cortex, and terminal straight part, pars recta, that descended into the medulla to become a continuous with the descending limb of the loop of Henle. The cells of the proximal convoluted tubule are large and columnar. ओके, एंड ब्लड की सरफेस एरिया क्या होता है, ज़्यादा होता है ताकि अब्जॉर्प्शन क्या हो जाए, ज़्यादा हो जाए. द मेजर फंक्शन ऑफ दिस ब्रश बॉर्डर epithelial cells are to absorb a large quantities of sodium, water, glucose, amino acid and they are concentrated in the tubular fluid. Suppose this is renal tubule. From यहाँ से U shape क्या start हुआ, loop of Henle. Like that. Okay, this U-shaped structure. Okay, this U-shaped structure is loop of Henle, ascending limb, descending limb. Okay, and then from here to here, this is PCT. Okay, this one is loop of Henle. This is second part, B part, loop of Henle. This is A part, that is PCT, and this is a DCT. This part is DCT, distal convoluted tubule. Okay. Now second part, that is loop of Henle, begins as a direct continuation of the pars recta. It contains a thin descending limb, a loop and thin ascending limb. एक descending limb होता है, एक ascending limb होता है. पहले descending limb होता है जो नीचे की तरफ आता है, this is descending limb, ये loop है और ये ascending limb है. ठीक है, descending नीचे वाला, ascending ऊपर जो लेके जाएगा यूरिन के pathway को show करता है. Means urine that is filtrate comes from this side, from here to here. This is ascending, this is descending, and this is loop. This U-shaped structure here, that is loop, and this one is ascending limb. Okay. Now the thin descending limb start near the junction of the cortex and medulla of the kidney. The epithelial cells of the descending limbs are flat and squamous type, whereas the epithelial of the ascending limb has cuboidal cells. Now next one, that is DCT. DCT has a straight part continuous with the ascending limb of the loop of Henle and convoluted part, and lying in the cortex at the junction between the two parts. The distal tubule lies very close to the renal corpuscles of the nephron to which it belongs. Okay, the terminal part of the distal convoluted tubule is again straight. It is called the connecting duct tubule, and it ends by joining a collecting duct. Okay, now next one, that is ureter. Now kidney completed with three parts. Now second one, that is ureter. Second part of this human excretory system. First one is kidney and the second one is ureter. and the second part, that is ureter. As you know, a tube comes down from each kidney. ठीक है, जैसे ये किडनी है, एक ट्यूब आती है, comes down from each kidney, that is called ureter. This is ureter. Okay, this is ureter, and this is tube is called ureter. The uppermost distal part of the ureter is said to be the renal pelvis. जो ऊपर का ये जो distal part होता है this ureter का, that is called the renal pelvis. Okay, and the ureter carries urine to the urinary bladder. इसका काम क्या होता है? किडनी से यूरिन को लेके जाना to the urinary bladder. The third part, that is urinary bladder. ठीक है, urinary bladder क्या होता है? This is kidney, this is ureter, and ureter जहाँ पे join होते हैं this pouch like structure, this is urinary bladder. ये क्या करता है? स्टोर करता है यूरिन को. ओके, urinary bladder. The urinary bladder is a triangular muscular sac. This is triangular in shape, like that, na? Triangular muscular structure, sac situated in the middle of the pelvis cavity of the abdomen in the hypogastric region. The urine coming from the kidney is stored temporarily here in the ureter, in the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder and ureter are lined by transitional epithelium which can considerably stretch without getting torn when the bladder and ureters are filled with urine. Now next one, that is fourth one, that is urethra. Okay, urethra, this opening is called urethra. Okay, urethra, a membranous tube, comes down from the lower end of the urinary bladder to conduct urine to the exterior. This tube is known as urethra. It has muscular urethral sphincter which keep it closed except during the voiding of urine. Now next term used in the system, that is micturition. This is 1 marks question in the board examination. Micturition. What is this micturition? Micturition is the act of voiding urine. Okay, act. It is a type of act of voiding urine according to the will of the person in suitable time and space. Means अगर आप you want to urinate, अगर आपको washroom जाना है, तो micturition, it is a type of act of voiding urine. Avoiding urine accordingly to the will of the person in suitable time and space. Urine formed by the nephron is ultimately carried by the urinary bladder, where it is stored till the voluntary signal is given by the central nervous system. Parasympathetic stimulation causes urge for voiding the urine. Then the bladder gets full. The message goes by the spinal cord to the cerebral cortex, which gives the yes or no signal down. Accordingly, parasympathetic or sympathetic nerves directly control the bladder to void or not to void urine. Okay. When the yes signal is sent by the brain, the spinal voluntary nerve relaxes in external urethral sphincter and cause the contraction of the pelvis floor muscle, resulting in actual voiding of urine. Okay, this is micturition. Basically, micturition is the act of voiding urine according to the will of the person in suitable time and space. Now, next one, composition of urine. Next one, that is composition of urine. Composition of urine. Okay, composition of urine. Urine volume voided in 24 hours varies considerably depending upon the water intake, state of mental and physical activity, environmental temperature and food intake also. Okay, now composition of the normal urine is given in your book. From see here, composition of normal urine. volume, that is 800 to 2500 ml, pH 4.8 to 7.5, specific gravity 1.001 to 1.040, एंड केमिकल ऑर्गेनिक एंड इनऑर्गेनिक दोनों दिए हुए हैं, ठीक है। इनऑर्गेनिक में क्या आएगा, सोडियम, पोटेशियम, कैल्शियम, मैग्नीशियम, फॉस्फेट एंड सल्फेट। ऑर्गेनिक में क्या आएंगे, यूरिया, यूरिक एसिड, केराटिन, केराटिनिन, ऑक्सैलिक, हिप्योरिक एसिड, विटामिन, हार्मोन्स एंड एंजाइम आल्सो in the form of traces is given. Just go through it. Now next one, that is formation of urine. How urine formed? Formation of urine. Formation of urine. Okay, this is the next topic.